The new Audi Q5 SUV and the new BMW X3 has become even sportier and offers perfect proportions for everyday use, weekend adventures, and cross-country journeys. The taut and high shoulder line of the third-generation Audi Q5 creates a powerful silhouette, connects the front and rear lights, and makes the vehicle appear longer. Above the sill, a rising line runs over the wheel arches and into the rear bumper, giving the vehicle a dynamic appearance even when stationary. A new design language for the exterior helps to give the fourth generation of the BMW X3 an almost monolithic overall appearance with distinctive BMW X model proportions. Generously proportioned surfaces combine with just a few crisply defined lines to produce a clearly structured exterior that has been reduced to the essentials. The BMW X3 is 38 mm longer, with a 38 mm longer wheelbase, 20 mm wider, and 35 mm higher than the Audi Q5 SUV. The front of the Audi Q5 is self-confident, as all the defining design elements are positioned one level higher than in the predecessor model. The sporty wide single frame sits high and is flanked by vertical functional air curtains. The strongly filed and sculpturally shaped headlights create a sharp focused look, manifesting the agile and self-confident character of the car right from the front. A large air intake with sensors sits under the single frame, giving the Q5 a visually full and wide stance on the road. The exterior S-line impresses with striking and sporty body components, such as the air curtain tubes with matte anthracite chrome look accents. On the S model, these elements have a matte silver chrome look. The large BMW kidney grille in the upright front end of the new BMW X3 exudes an air of assured presence. A new internal structure for the grille composed of vertically and diagonally arranged bars adds a fresh touch. The BMW iconic glow contour lighting, standard on X3 M50 xDrive, forms a continuous line around each element of the grille and the M kidney grille with horizontal bars. The daytime driving lights, side marker lights, and turn signal indicators in the LED headlights are now all produced by L-shaped overlapping light sources. Full LED headlights with cornering light functions plus blue design detailing are optionally available, as are M shadow line lights. The rear of the Q5 SUV has an extremely clear design thanks to the maximum reduction of lines. From the rear window to the lower edge of the three-dimensional shaped light strip, there is a smooth surface, defined by the light strip with a sharp cut across the entire width of the vehicle. The area between the light strip and bumper is kept sleek and gives the SUV a sporty elegance. The diffuser is integrated into the raised bumpers as an island. The positioning and shape of the functional tailpipes depends on the engine. A double square tailpipe under the diffuser on the left-hand side for all diesel engines, or rectangular tailpipes on the right and left for all petrol engines. The S model features the four iconic twin round tailpipes in a new sharpened design. Bold side skirts and a roofline extending deep into the rear end of the BMW X3 are the distinguishing features of the new model's sporty silhouette. The prominently flared wheel arches create the impression of considerable width at the rear. The flush-mounted rear window is bordered by a long roof spoiler and the adjoining side air deflectors. All model variants aside from the BMW X3 M50 xDrive come with exhaust tailpipes integrated out of sight in the rear apron. The fresh interpretation of the characteristic T-shaped graphic and a satinated horizontal bar with integral turn signal indicators help to give the rear lights a very modern appearance. The new Audi Q5 SUV models are equipped with alloy wheels in sizes from 17 to 21 inches. The S-line exterior and the S model come with 19-inch wheels as standard, forged 21-inch wheels in S design which are familiar from other S vehicles. The optional 21-inch tricolor wheel is the extravagant highlight of the wheel range. The new BMW X3 is equipped as standard with light alloy wheels measuring 18 inches in size, with a selection of 20-inch and 21-inch items also available as factory-fitted options. The M50 xDrive is equipped with 20-inch M light alloy wheels, M Sport brakes, and M Sport suspension with variable sport steering. The design of the interior of the new Audi Q5 SUV is designed to be human-centric, consistently geared towards the needs of its users. The clear design approach is evident in the horizontal structure of the control panel. An application made of high-quality material extends like a wing across the entire width of the control panel and rises at the transitions to the doors. The control panel forms the basis for the digital stage and for the form-fit integrated air vents. The components in aluminum look and C-clamp shape surround the controls in the doors and center console. With their ascending alignment, they emphasize the robust and sporty SUV philosophy of the Audi Q5. The central component of the interior is the digital stage, which is set up in front of the driver and front passenger in the form of the Audi MMI displays. The clearly aligned displays are integrated into the interior with a perfect fit. The slim, freestanding Audi MMI panoramic display has a curved design and OLED technology, and houses the 11.9-inch Audi Virtual Cockpit and the 14.5-inch MMI Touch display. The 10.9-inch MMI passenger display can be ordered specially for front passengers. Thanks to active privacy mode with shutter technology, passengers can use the infotainment system undisturbed without the driver being visually distracted. As a counterbalance to the digital and technical areas, the so-called soft wrap element runs from door to door across the entire width of the dashboard. Together with the fabric panels in the door and the armrests, this creates a homely ambience. The clearly designed interior of the Q5 SUV is also highlighted in the dark. The contour light in the dashboard and doors emphasizes the width of the interior, while the indirect light below the curved Audi MMI panorama display and in the center console creates a visual floating effect. A particularly practical feature of the Audi Q5 SUV is the fully adjustable rear seat. It can be moved lengthways and tilted, thus increasing the trunk volume or comfort for rear passengers as required. At the same time, 3 people can be comfortably seated on the rear bench. With the rear seats folded down, the transport volume increases to up to 1,473 liters, depending on the model variant. The cabin of the new BMW X3 blends robust sport activity vehicle functionality with ample spaciousness and a premium ambience full of individual style. The BMW curved display, BMW interaction bar, steering wheels with a flat-bottomed rim, and the new gear selector toggle are the defining elements of the cockpit's modern take on hallmark BMW driver-focused design. Other model-specific highlights include light elements in a contrasting color in the center console and door trims. This new design feature is located towards the front of the driver's and front passenger doors, where it forms a border around function buttons, ventilation controllers, air vents, and the robust door handles typically found on BMW X models. The new BMW X3 is fitted as standard with newly designed electrically adjustable and heated sport seats upholstered in e-Koner, with surfaces and cushioning made from secondary material. Veganza and BMW individual merino leather upholsteries are both available as an option. The interior's individual ambience goes hand in hand with generous amounts of space and modern versatility. Load space can be increased from 570 to a maximum 1,700 liters. Audi is offering the Audi SQ5 as the top model in the series at market launch. The V6 TFSI with a displacement of 3 liters produces 270 kilowatts or 362 horsepower and has a maximum torque of 550 Newton-meters. The range-topping model, the new BMW X3 M50 xDrive, features the most powerful 6-cylinder inline petrol engine yet, fitted in an M performance model. The 3.0-liter M TwinPower Turbo unit links up with 48 volts mild hybrid technology. Its maximum output of 293 kilowatts or 398 horsepower is channeled to the road via an 8-speed Steptronic Sport transmission and BMW xDrive intelligent all-wheel drive.